Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another video. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so you will be updated on all my future content. Most importantly, please hit that subscribe button. So this live stream is going to be another live stream on multiplication. Again, when you see a multiplication problem, I want you to think groups and how many in each group. So when you see 4 times 2, think 4 groups with 2 in each group. So same type of problems, but I'm going to show you a different strategy. Instead of making an array with pictures, another thing you can do, another way you can find the answer to 4 groups of 2 is you just add the numbers. What 4 groups of 2 really means is you're adding the number 2 4 times. So for this live stream, I'm going to demonstrate how to solve multiplication problems using repeated addition. All right, we are going to get right into it. So I have to add the number 2 4 times. So I'm going to start out with 2 plus 2. Very simple one-digit addition here to start out. 2 plus 2 equals 4. So I just added the number 2 twice. I just added the number 2 times. That's 2 groups of 2 right there. Now I have to add 2 again. So 4 plus 2. I'm going to add 4 plus 2 again. This is simple one-digit addition here. 4 plus 2. Let me pull the thing closer so everybody can see. 4 plus 2 equals 6. So I just now added the group. I just added the number 2 3 times. I just added 3 groups of 2. All right. One more time. Ooh, chair almost fell. All right. So now 6 plus 2. 6 plus 2 equals 8. So I just added the number 2 4 times. 4 times 2 equals 8. All right. Example number 1 is done. All right. Example number 2 now. All right. Let's say we have 3 times 7. We have 3 groups of 7. We got to find the total. So 3 times 7. So if I were to write 3 times 7 as a repeated addition problem, I would write 7 plus 7 plus 7. Just making my addition sign stand out a little more. So we're going to solve this problem using repeated addition. So I'm going to start out simply adding 7 plus 7. 7 plus 7 equals 14. So I just added the number 7 twice. I just added 7 2 times. So now I'm going to add 7 one more time. So now I have 14 plus 7. 14 plus 7 equals 21. So I just added 7 3 times. 3 times 7 equals 21. All right, moving on to example number 3. Excuse me for 1 second as I shut the window. Don't want any background noise in here. I am Mr. Camilleri, and this is the Mr. Camilleri Show YouTube channel. There we go. All right. Now let's say I want to find the answer to 2 times 10. So I have 2 groups of 10 in each group, and I need to find the total. So I'm going to simply add the number 10 twice. If I were to write this multiplication problem as a repeated addition problem, it would simply be 10 plus 10. So 0 plus 0 equals 0. 1 plus 1 equals 2. And we have our answer. 10 plus 10 equals 22 times 10 equals 20. I just added the number 10 twice. Got my final answer. All right. Next example. I think we're on example number 4 now. Four times 5. So again, if I were to write this as a repeated addition problem, we have 4 groups of 5. We are going to add the number 5 4 times. So we have 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. Maybe should I make the 5s a little bigger? No, I'm going to make it a little bigger. I'm going to make it a little bigger. I'm going to use it. I want it to stand out a little more for everybody watching at home. So I'm going to make the numbers a little bigger. So 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. I'm going to make the multiplication problem bigger too. I want it to stand out so everybody can see it here. So we have 4 times 5. All right, so step 1, we add 5 plus 5. 5 plus 5 equals 10. So I just added the number 5 twice. I just added the number 5 2 times. Added 2 groups of 5 together. So next, I'm going to have to add 10 plus 5. I added 5 plus 5 and got 10. Now I have to add another 5 to that. Ten plus 5, 0 plus 5 equals 5. 1 plus 0 equals 1. 10 plus 5 equals 15. So I have now added the number 5 3 times. 3 times added the number 5. Now I keep adding 5 to my answer. I'm going to add another group of 5. So I have 15 plus 5. 5 plus 5 equals 10. 0 carry the 1. 1 plus 1 equals 2. 15 plus 5 equals 20. I have now added 5 4 times. 4 times 5 equals 20. I am now going to do one more example. Thank you so much for tuning in again. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I am so glad you are here. Trying to think of one I haven't done yet. Three times 8. So if I were to write 3 times 8 as a repeated addition problem, 3 times 8 as an addition problem would be 8 plus 8 plus 8. So I'm adding 3 groups of 8. I'm adding the number 8 3 times. So I'm going to start off with 8 plus 8. 8 plus 8 equals 16. So I've just added 8 twice. Next, I'm going to add 16 plus 8. Now, if you don't know 8 plus 8 in your head, what you can do is you can draw like 8 circles or 8 tallies and count up the total amount by ones. But everything builds off of each other in math. So if you're fluent with your addition, it's easier to be fluent with your subtraction. If you're fluent with your subtraction, it's easier to be fluent with your multiplication. Like everything builds on the previous concept. So I definitely want to encourage you to be fluent in all the 4 operations, because everything definitely does build off that. And the more fluent you are with the operations, the more fluent you are with addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, the easier math is going to be going forward. And if you're not fluent with that yet, it's okay, but it's something to work on. Because if you can get fluent in those 4 operations, makes math a lot easier. So now 16 plus 8 equals 24. So 8 plus 8 equals 16. Then I add 16 plus 8. I get 24. I just added 8 3 times. 8 plus 8 plus 8 equals 24. 3 times 8 equals 24. I said this was going to be the last one. I'll do one more. All right, how about 4 times 7? This will be my final problem. So 4 times 7 as a repeated addition problem will be the same as 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7. So we start out adding 7 plus 7. 7 plus 7 equals 14. Now, if you don't know, if you're not able to add those numbers in your head, here's something you can do. I'll actually show you this time. You can make the groups of 7 and you can count them up one by one. But that does take longer. Again, the more fluent you are with your addition, quicker it goes. But anyways, sorry if I'm rambling. 7 plus 7 equals 14. I just added 7 twice. Next, we have 14 plus 7. 14 plus 7 equals 21. I just added 7 3 times. Next, 21 plus 7. We keep going up by 7. 21 plus 7 equals 28. So I have just added the number 7 4 times. And 4 times 7 equals 28. Now, as you can see, as the last couple problems proved, skip counting makes multiplication a lot easier. Being able to fluently add and being able to count by numbers, count by 5s, count by 10s, count by 7s, definitely makes multiplication a lot easier. And for those of you who haven't mastered skip counting, in my next live stream, I'm going to show you a fun activity where you'll be able to master skip counting, where you'll be able to master counting by 10, counting by 5, counting by 2. And this is an activity that you can actually do this activity prior to warming up for sports. If you play football, basketball, soccer, just add this into your warm-up exercises. If you're practicing in your backyard or before a game, working on your skills, this is just something that you can add this this activity will get you better at skip counting, but it's also something that you can add into your warm-ups for sports. You'll see exactly what I mean because, on the next live stream. But my next live stream will be on skip counting. This concludes my live stream on multiplication with repeated addition. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of the video. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of the video. And if there's an area of math or reading that you're having difficulty with, put that in the comments and I will try to do a future video on that skill. Until next time, this is Mr. Camilleri signing off.